Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shella, and today we are going to be recreating the Pastel and Goth townhomes. These iconic townhomes you may have seen before in the news, and I thought, what better time to recreate them than after the release of The Sims 4 for rent? If I make them in The Sims, put them on the gallery, you will be able to live in them. Also, they added some new families with For Rent. Enid and Wednesday Addams, lookalike Sims, are in the game now. I'm just saying these townhomes would be perfect for them. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, they're like way skinnier than I remember them being. I feel like in The Sims, it's kind of like this skinny. I guess I should go based off of like the size of a garage, right? I could probably make a pretty good fake garage. Let's see what I can do. I feel like this is pretty garagey, but it's almost like the garage is the entire width of the building. I just don't think I can do that in The Sims. So I think this size is roughly good enough. Let's get a nice driveway going. It also kind of looks like they have these little side doors, kind of like right here and right here maybe, which again is not going to be fully accurate to how they are in the photo, but it's The Sims, so we got to work with what we got. It's kind of hard to see if they have side yards as well. Either way, there's like not a lot of space in between them. Honestly, maybe I should move them closer. They're like kind of touching, kind of more like that, right? And it kind of looks like this next layer is a little bit over, like there's like a bit of an overhang over the top of the garage. Oh man, how many stories is this townhome? That's something that I kind of have to think about. I feel like it's kind of tall because then I'm just gonna have this fence here be my little guideline. We have kind of like a fence or like a little bit of an outdoor area, and it looks like a slightly skinnier box here with a larger box that goes all the way to the back, but that's not all. There's another floor. Then we have something like this, it looks like. Again, I can't really see the back, but it kind of looks like there might be a little bit of a balcony back there. I don't know, I'm getting a little bit scared. I don't know if I want to put a balcony back there. Maybe just like a tiny one. And I feel like I should just replace this fence with a half wall because that's like essentially what it is. Okay, that looks roughly correct. And I almost want to like copy and paste this townhome over, but they do have a little bit of a different roofing structure, so I'm not sure how I want to do that. Okay, something's off here. What did I do wrong? Oh, I need to shift the whole thing one tile forward. Oopsies. Okay, there we go. We got like the base structure done, so I'm gonna try to get the roofs on next and see if I can make them look accurate. Thankfully in The Sims, we're able to curve roofs, and you might be wondering how to do this. All you have to do is type Shift C while having a roof selected, and then you're able to kind of turn it into this curved moment, which I feel like that looks pretty dang accurate to what we're seeing over there. And then this one has more of a triangular roof. There's something about this that just looks so wrong to me. Like it just doesn't feel like a real build. Like, is this real life? This feels fake. And it doesn't look like there's a roof on this side, but it kind of upsets me that there's not. So what if I just do it because I want to? For my sake, I'm gonna add a roof on that side in The Sims, okay? Even if it's not entirely accurate, I think it's fine. I also feel like this needs to come forward one. Probably the same over here. Honestly, this one feels like it's a little bit bigger. It feels like this one is kind of smaller. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep it accurate. I feel like maybe if I go like this, that's a little bit more accurate, perhaps. Now, I can't see the back of the build, which is kind of a problem, so I'm just going to have to use my imagination to imagine what it looks like back here, as much as that also terrifies me. I'll just kind of do the roof like that, I think. And then I'm just gonna assume that back here we just have another kind of a half wall moment. There we go. Okay, this is starting to come together. I'm starting to see the vision, but I think what will really help is coloring the build. So let's go ahead and add some color. And there we have it, all the color that you could ask for. Now again, this is The Sims, so I'm trying to get it as accurate as possible, but we definitely need some pink in there. Trying to find the right shade of pink might be a little difficult, but I do believe this one's quite nice. It even has the trim, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Again, getting fully accurate on this is probably going to be almost near impossible, but I am going to try my best to get as accurate as possible. And the garage is pink too. I wonder, should I just make it like that color? That kind of looks like a garage. I can do that for that garage. There we go. And I know that these garages don't have any windows in them, but I do think that in The Sims, adding like windows kind of helps make it look more like a garage. So that's what I'm gonna do, because otherwise it just looks like a painted wall. Okay, we need some pillars, kind of a lot of like white accents on this purple build here. And I want to do them this wide, but if I do them this wide, then we're gonna have a little bit of difficulty because it's gonna look like, see, this is where the scale gets a little bit off and I get a little upset. Like, I wish I could do pillars on half tiles because even that would be awesome. We're just gonna have to try our best with what we got here. Yeah, this does look a little bit skinnier than the picture. It'll be fine. Also, like the bottom half is like purple right there, and there's nothing I can do about about that, right? Color-wise though, I think I have everything the color it needs to be. I'm going to add a couple of these flat squares here that I can create a little platform, because that's kind of what it looks like in the picture. These like little sides have a little bit of a lip to them. I'm gonna paint that white. And then I need to make another one over here for the black side. But if I make them the same height, these platforms are just kind of gonna merge into each other. So I'll make the black side a little bit taller. I'll make it 3 steps high. Oh no, it's clipping. Man, none of these blacks are like as dark as I want them to be. Like I want it to be like this dark. I guess I could just do that one, right? Even if it kind of encroaches a little bit, it's fine. All right, there we go. Then I kind of need like a really thick pillar here on the side to kind of show a little bit of texture, but I'm trying to find one that has like the right shade that I'm looking for. I don't know if I'm gonna get lucky. I might just have to like settle for something. Usually how it goes. This concrete column actually works kind of nicely. This house feels so smooth compared to the other house, but like that's just how it's built. I am trying to stay as accurate as possible. Just feels weird. There is kind of like a little bit of a lip that goes around the edge here. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Here we go. Yeah, other than that, it's like just smooth all the way up. Now for the windows. This is probably gonna be the hardest part, is finding windows that work. And again, I need to just like let go of my perfectionist complex, because this is not gonna be perfect. Let's sort by black frames here. I want to just get like 2 super modern looking square windows. Actually, you know what? Those frames are white for this tiny window here. That's interesting. Do something like that. I feel like it's a simpler shape though. I feel like it's literally just a square. Kind of like this. Honestly, like that might be my best bet. I know that it's not as like tall as the windows are in the image, but these ones feel like they're too big. So I might just have to like deal with it. You know what I mean? It's either that or like, I feel like this one could work, but this one has 3. Maybe this one. I don't know. That looks even more rectangular. This one maybe, perchance. Just feels like that's too big. I think I like this one. Now, while we're on white, I'm gonna look for this window as well. So that window has like 3 windows in it. So I'm almost thinking this one, but it kind of has like, I don't know. I'll put that one down for now, but if I find a better one, I'm gonna use it. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to find a window that's like small enough to fit in there. 'Cause it is like a 2 tile slot right there. So it just almost feels like these skinnier windows make like a little bit more sense. Even though there's not 3 of them, it kind of gives off the fancier vibe that I'm kind of going for, because it feels like it kind of has that curve on the top of it. So maybe I should just do that one. Again, it's not going to be completely accurate, so I probably just need to take what I can get. I could also probably make this floor taller. Maybe that would help. Yeah, that helps a little bit, because it is kind of a really big floor right there. Oh, another detail that I just noticed is that this build kind of has like a fence like this in the front like that. Kind of an interesting little deviation. Kind of like that one better. It feels thinner. Like it looks like a very thin, wiry fence. Yeah, something like that. Do I think it looks good? No. No, I don't think it looks very good. Don't get it twisted. I'm just doing what is the build looks like. I'm not doing it because I think it looks good. Okay, now I need some kind of like double door moment. Oh, honestly, that might be perfect. Ooh, or this one. Ooh, or this one. Sorry, there's just like so many good ones. Oh, that one looks super fancy. That one's from high school years. It doesn't look like a sliding door, which is something I was trying to figure out. It does look like more of just like a glass door. I honestly really like how that looks. It feels accurate to what I'm seeing, but also aesthetically pleasing too. And then there are like windows on the side here, and I'm trying to see if I can find like a window that's skinny enough that some of the pink still shows, but I don't know if I'm gonna have that luck, because there is pink on the bottom. I could do these windows and it kind of still has pink on the edge, which I feel like looks okay. Hopefully you guys think so too. I'm sure you'll let me know if you don't like it. Okay, yeah, this is looking good so far. I almost want to change the roof up here to be like, what if I just did marble? This like nice white marble. I didn't really like how gray I think that looks nicer. Okay, there's a large circular window up here as well. I'm sure I'll be able to find one of those. A little too big. Okay, not any better. Maybe, nope, too big. This one? Yeah, that one kind of works. Oh, this one's better. That one's like more of a pure white. There's also this one, but I feel like that's too big. I think I found one that works pretty well for us, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. And I know that like the roof kind of has a little bit more of a vibe going on here. I'm gonna see if maybe I can turn this into a platform to kind of add a little bit more of that vibe. I feel like I'm doing a bad job explaining with my words like what I'm trying to do in the build. I'm so sorry. But if I do this, I should be able to paint this pink, right? I'll be able to paint that white. And then I should be able to put this roof back on top of it. Okay, Okay, so it's not gonna work like that, but I do have a little bit of a build hack that I'm gonna show you guys. Welcome to my build tutorial. All you need to do is have like a box, another box on top of it, delete the bottom box, and then you have this ability to move this up and down. I just need to put this at the height that I need the roof to go, which looks like right about here. Then I should be able to put my roof there, and then carefully, I'm gonna move this window here for safekeeping. Carefully kind of contort it. It cannot be touching this box anymore. So I kind of have to drag it around a little bit and move it over to here, just like this. Uh-oh, not letting me place it in an enclosed room. Okay. Okay, I wonder if I can cheat this by deleting one of the half walls. Hold please, because it probably thinks that's an enclosed room because of that. Uh-oh, no. Oh no, I don't think it's gonna work. Oh man. Well, dang it. I was doing so well until this happened. I mean, it looks really good from the front. What if I like try to make this quirky and fun since we can't see it from the side angle? What if this is an intentional design and I just like have some corbels here? I don't know. I could just go back and like not do this at all. But I don't know. That's kind of exciting, right? Oh shoot, nuggets. I just forgot that I deleted that wall, so I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing again. Oh, the one problem with doing this is that you're gonna find yourself like probably accidentally deleting the roof a lot. So what you might want to do is have a copy of it ready to go just in case, because by moving things around you might delete that. There we go. I feel like from the front, like that looks pretty good. From the side, it's like, oh yeah, how fun. It's like a little bit of an overhang so that when it rains you don't get wet. Haha. That's definitely why that's there. There we go. I like it. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, and then we have like a tiny white square window up here. So let's see if I can get one of those. It has no panes in it, which is a pain, honestly, to find in The Sims 4, but we're gonna try our best. We do have this one, but that's way too big. There's that one, way too big. I might just have to do one that has panes in it, to be honest with you. Oh wait, no, we have this window. She's perfect. Wait, that's so fun. We did it, you guys. I'm so good at building. That looks really good. Okay, and from the front, that kind of looks like all the windows we can see. I am getting a little scared though, because it looks like there's supposed to be some kind of like balcony back here. I think I messed up a little bit. Womp womp. Okay, instead of this balcony, I think what we're gonna do is fix the roof a little bit. I'll do this. Again, I don't know what the back of this building looks like, so I am simply going based off of vibes. It's like trying to put together a puzzle, but you don't have like the box, so you can't see what the puzzle's supposed to look like. So that's so fun. I love it. Okay, if I place this, it's gonna delete the roof, which again, that makes no sense, but I have a backup roof ready to go. I almost want to say that this is probably like a little bit of a corner patio moment going on. Wow, what is happening? Having a bit of a roof mishap. Roofing is like the hardest part of the build though, right? Right, everybody? I almost feel like probably a little bit of a bump out here that's not present on the goth side of the build. I don't know, it feels like it's just not working in The Sims. I'm getting upset. Note to self, never try to build something from real life in The Sims 4 unless you're emotionally prepared to be distressed. Okay, I think it's kind of coming together. Okay, I think I did it. So I can, in fact, put that umbrella that's visible over here if we needed to. I think I'm just gonna leave this part of the roof off until we're done. I'm also wondering like what a nightmare this is gonna be to furnish. Okay, so this one looks like it could be a sliding door. So I'm gonna see if I can find a black sliding door. Voila, we have one right there. Thank goodness. And then I need some black windows, vertical windows on the side. It has kind of like a little square window thing horizontally across the top, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to emulate perfectly, but I can try my best. Kind of something like this, maybe? I feel like these are a little bit too thick, but give and you take, right? Kind of like that? I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. Very windowy. I'm starting to think like instead of this whole like weird roof thing going on, I might just make this second floor also a little bit taller, because then I wouldn't really need that whole weird window situation going on. I could just do this. And I feel like that already makes a lot of sense. Well, at least I taught you a build hack, so it wasn't like a complete waste of time, but I am a little bit sad about it. This wasn't working the way I wanted it to, so we scratched that. I need like a white thing something to go across here, but I don't know if I have something like a horizontal wood piece or something. I don't know. I might just have to get over it. Oh, this is stressful. It's okay. It's just a game, Shella. It's just a game. The Sims can't hurt you. It also feels like there's a tiny bit of roof that kind of goes like down right here. I'm a little curious about what I'm supposed to do about that. Should I just add like a little square like this? I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to. I think I kind of just have to ignore that. I don't think I can do that in The Sims. I'll think about it more, but again, I don't know if I can do that. It's fine. Not that deep. Okay, I do want to add this kind of like, man, I wish there was like a white one. There's like a glass kind of trim that goes up and around this balcony, it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and add that right there. And then there's definitely some things on the roof that I can add. Some satellite dishes. Looks like they're both kind of pointed in that direction. I'll make that one black and that one white. We have a couple of like, whatever these are called, roof things. I'm sure that's the technical word for them, right? We love roof things. I don't know about you. We have another one kind of like right there. That's pretty tall. Actually kind of looks like it's coming off the side over there. Any fun roof things over here? Not from the front, at least. There's definitely like a couple of these little like spiky things up here. So I'm going to add a couple of those. Okay. I think that's all the windows for the front of this. It does look like there's these weird like pipes coming out of the black goth side of the house right here, but I don't think I really have anything to emulate that unless I just put these knobs here. But you know what? Maybe I will. I think it adds a little bit of interest. There we go. I will also say that some of this is like very specifically siding, so I kind of want to go back, and I feel like these colors are so similar that maybe instead of that like white or sorry purple paint, I use this siding instead just to get a little bit more accurate. And then the pink looks like it's mostly paint, and I'm not sure I have wood in that color, so it's gonna have to do. But I do think that this siding is a little bit more accurate. Yeah, I like that much more already. I do need some trim or columns on the side here, and then we need to put the doors that kind of go into the builds themselves. So it looks like there's a door on either side, which leads me to believe that probably like a multi-unit situation going on here. I think I'm gonna do this door. I've never used this as a front door before, but it kind of matches perfectly, so why not? If I just turn it around, you can't even see the horsey on it. And then I'll use this door for the goth side. Perfect. Now, I really like how this has turned out so far. The inside is going to be a whole other beast. So let's see if we can figure out these floor plans. I'll start with this side. I'm gonna assume that this is the garage, so both of these doors will have access to it. And I think on this ground floor here, I'm gonna try to put a kitchen in. A little kitchen and dining situation. Super goth, so don't even worry about that. We have these all black white lily counters that came with the For Rent pack, which are literally calling my name, so I will be using them. We have the all black refrigerator. This is a nice kitchen. I wouldn't say that goth is really my aesthetic, but I think it's fair to say that I would be very jealous of this kitchen. So everything is just like matte black in here. I love it so much. I like the idea of this kitchen being like shared, by the way. So if there are multiple units to rent out in this building, it's definitely a shared kitchen moment. I'm like trying to think of if I think that one sim family lives here or two sim families. It's kind of hard for me to decide. I feel like in real life, it's probably just one family, right? All right, we have a super massive dining table, a huge kitchen. I'll get a couple amenities in here. So we'll have a little pressure cooker. Maybe we'll have a kettle over here. And definitely get a dishwasher. A microwave makes sense too. I was gonna say I need a rug to like break up all this color, but the rug's gonna be black too, so I don't know if it matters. Wow, incredible. I feel like I should probably have some more windows in this area though. It's kind of a dark alleyway, but maybe just a few, even just that is nice to kind of add a little bit of light into this area. Besides, it's The Sims, so I can pretend that the light will reach it if I want to. We have very dramatic curtains. And then I kind of wanted to just give it this like really large open door moment. And I know this is The Sims, so garages don't actually work in The Sims 4, but I am gonna try to keep it realistic and have like the other side of the garage door visible. I feel like that makes sense. Maybe there's just no cars parked in here at the moment. Oh, I almost forgot a trash can. Whew, good thing I didn't. There we go, nice little trash can. And I'll put this fun little plant there as a decoration. It really brightens up the space. All right, we have some lighting. I am gonna add my own little under cabinet lighting, which is something I like to do. All of my cabinets, because I feel like it's just realistic. See under cabinet lighting. I feel like you definitely see this plant in this townhome. This seems realistic to me. And then I wanted to add a door that kind of leads to a bit of a side yard. That's maybe an alleyway, because it kind of looks like there is a little bit of a side yard alleyway, and there's a fence in between them. The fence looks white to me, but I don't know if I'm correct or not. But I'm assuming this is maybe where our dumpster would go. That's what I'm gonna do for both units. Oh, I probably should give them a way to go upstairs, huh? Didn't really think about this, did you, Shella? Can you tell that I didn't think about it? Is it obvious? Do you think they'll know? Oh my god, am I dumb? Don't answer that. Maybe there's like a little staircase out here that leads to the second floor. I literally do not want to hear it right now. I can't believe I didn't think about the fact that I need another story. You ever do that when you're like building and you get finished with the floor that you're really proud of and you're like, ah, this is great work. And then all of a sudden you realize you forgot something. Happens to me a lot. Don't worry, you're not alone. Okay, so I'm gonna have one of the units be down here, and then one of the units is going to be up here with a second floor access. So that way I can make this be kind of like a public balcony moment. Because who knows what the back of this build looks like? I certainly do not. So I'm just guesstimating at this moment. I could be getting it entirely wrong, but as long as it's playable, I think that's what matters. That's what you guys want at least. All right, so let's start working on the floor plan of this first little unit over here. And I have to remember that I already made a kitchen downstairs. What I might do is have it kind of open up here into a living room. And maybe there is a bathroom and a bedroom. And I'm gonna pretty lightly furnish these for you all. So that way, if you would like to move your Sims in, you don't have to like get rid of too much. It'll be pretty simple for you to just move them in. And I'm gonna take creative liberty and say that there's another window on the side over here. So that way this poor Sim isn't cast into eternal darkness forever. They have 2 windows in their bedroom. That's pretty good, right? Yeah. I'm gonna at least tell myself that so I feel better about their living condition. Give them a nice big rug. Oh no, we're having a weird issue here because there's a platform. Wow, how fun. I can't put that flesh up against the wall, which kind of bothers me a lot, but I'm gonna just pretend that it doesn't bother me at all and that I'm totally fine. Everything is fine. Get a little gamer station moment going on up here. Got some posters on the wall. Got some signed in posters on the wall over there. You know those are special. They put a frame on it. You know it's special. I'm gonna put some of these poofs at the foot of the bed, kind of act as an ottoman. Maybe this person is like a huge Grimm fan. So they have a Grimm gnome. They just love Grimm. I don't know what to tell you. Then I feel like we would definitely have some form of like blackout curtains or something like that, which kind of defeats the purpose of having the window open at all. So maybe not those. Ooh, maybe those instead. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I like that. We'll just do a really simple bathroom here. A nice shower tub combo. Throw in a modern looking sink, modern looking toilet, a mirror to stare at how dark and lonely you are, and maybe like one plant. Like they're trying really hard to grow a plant or something. Okay, now let's work on the living room situation. I was thinking we could have like a pretty large TV on the wall. Like, they probably invested a lot of money into it. Super huge, nice, comfy sofa. Plop down a couple of comfy chairs as well, and then grab a marble coffee table. Yeah, okay, bougie. Nice cozy rug. And then I can set up some kind of like bookshelf back here. That would probably fill up this wall pretty well. And I know they have a shared kitchen, but what if we gave them like their own little private mini fridge so that they could stock up on essentials? Maybe they have their own steamer as well. Kind of like a mini little kitchen setup. I think that's so cute. And like the plants really help a lot. Like they needed some more color in this space. Some dramatic curtains set up. I'm just gonna have one chair on this side. Cute little side table with a tea tray on it. And then I kind of want to do this like marble console table underneath there. Kind of match the marble theme that we have going on with a gaming console, of course. Oh man, this wall is kind of empty. I think maybe I'll put some windows on it. I know that it kind of just faces directly into the other unit, but I don't know what else to put over there. Otherwise it'd just be kind of like an empty hallway. So might as well, right? Now I have room for my other marble table. Wow, how exciting. I'm not going to put too much decoration into this. Because again, I want to keep this pretty open for you to clutter it to your wildest dreams. Like a black runner rug. Oh yeah, right here. I'm sure all of you have fitness stuff, right? Totally. Well, there we go. I'd say this unit is pretty well done at the moment. Very, very goth. All right, next unit is up on this floor, and I would like them to have access to the upstairs as well. Let's make sure to not forget that. Okay, the stairs kind of fit perfectly in this corner right here, which is good because I think I'm going to turn this space into a restroom. That way this top floor can be like the bedroom. bedroom. Okay, so we have the bathroom. Also, sorry, if you see this little thing, that's my cat. She's saying hi. Hold the camera down. Say hi. She's like, Mom, you've been building for forever. I've been building this for an hour and 30 minutes so far, so whoopsies. I'm also gonna give them a mini fridge with a rice cooker and a little shelf moment. Just fits so nicely in there. And this is a really small like area to fit a living room, so I might just do like a bookshelf with a sitting chair. Because let's be honest, the nice thing about this unit is the giant patio that they have access to. I feel like most of their entertaining and stuff is probably going to happen out there, and there's nothing wrong with that. That being said, there's like nothing visible from this reference photo of what's going on up here, so I almost like don't really want to furnish out here just so that it looks a little bit more accurate. I'm sure you can understand. Accuracy is really important with a build like this. Besides, it'd be fun if you downloaded this and picked out the furniture you wanted to go out there. All right, so upstairs, we're going to have the bedroom. It's going to be pretty plain and simple. A pretty identical setup. I might just change up like some of the posters a little bit. I'm gonna add a couple of windows here because I feel like I deserve it, just to add some light into the bedroom. Again, I'm making sure to be very careful about not changing what it looks like from the reference photo, but I will use my creative liberties when I can. All right, and that's gonna be it for the goth side. So let's go ahead and move on over to the pastel side. I'm pretty much gonna copy this layout over here. This isn't as hard like having a blueprint, like knowing what I'm going to do. So I'm definitely like going to be able to do this build a little bit quicker, which thank goodness, because I have a show starting soon. This is taking me way longer than I expected. Maybe I just suck at The Sims. Thankfully, these counters have a white swatch as well, so I will be using them. They're called the white lily counters, so I sure hope they have a white swatch. Misleading. Again, these counters are from the new For Rent pack, if you are curious about them. I would love to do the inside with like kind of a purple tint, but I feel like that's going to be a little bit hard, so I think I'm just going to stick to pastels in general. So when I can apply like a pastel purple, I definitely will. I feel like this color scheme gives me a little bit more flexibility than the goth side, which I really appreciate, honestly. I'm trying to make these feel pretty even, so I'm trying to give them like the same kind of appliances and amenities as the other unit. Ooh, I can get a nice pastel purpley rug for our dining table at least. That will be nice. The windows are also a little different. I'm trying to like match the vibes from the outside. All in all, I'm just kind of trying to make this a fun lot for you all lay in, if that's something you wanted to do. Ooh, there's a purple little mat there too. I'm gonna install some under cabinet lighting here just to light up the kitchen a little bit more. This always like, I don't know, just makes like a huge difference in my gameplay. Check that out. It's like so much brighter now. Honestly, this like pastel apartment is kind of me coded. Also, I decided to add in a couple of amenities into this large space here. So this side has some weights to lift and this side has a ping pong table. All right, up to the next floor. Let's go ahead and set up our first unit. I'm pretty much going to do the exact same floor plan, just inverted. All right, so I'm gonna furnish this pretty similarly as well, but I'm gonna try to add a couple pops of like purple in here. Let's start with the rug. I think that this is like the perfect rug for this space. We can get a huge TV for this unit as well. And yeah, why not? Why not do marble again? There's nothing wrong with marble. These people are bougie. Look at where they live. There is something peaceful about making like units like this. I don't know how much of the new For Rent pack you all have played with, but it's this like nice piece that washes over me while I'm doing this. It's gotta be menacing to like have this window staring directly into the opposing apartment right there. Like kind of scary. Thankfully, there's like so many pastel purple items in this game now. So honestly, I'm getting pretty far being able to use as much purple as possible. I'm pretty happy about that. Now I just have to find some like wall decorations that would probably make sense. I like those. Ooh, that's really pretty too. I'm gonna go with that one. Some nice pastel curtains. They're so freaking pretty. All right, and it looks like we're on to the next unit. So again, I'm pretty much just going to do the exact same floor plan as the goth side. It's a little bit different though, because there's not like a public balcony back here. And instead, it looks like this floor is gonna get their own little private balcony as well. So 2 balconies, not bad. I'm gonna put like a little sliding door up here. And then from the image, I can see like an umbrella table. So I think that's what I'm gonna put up here as well. Kind of want it to be a pastel pink umbrella table. And I know that it's like kind of too small to use in The Sims. I'm just gonna set up 2 chairs like that anyways. So there we go. Now it looks just like the image. And again, I'm gonna do another little mini kitchen vibe up here. Because again, even though they have like a shared kitchen, I like the idea of them being able to be a little bit independent. How did that shelf fit over here? Oh, it didn't. It's kind of clipping through the wall. I guess I didn't realize that. I'll just shrink it down. No one has to know. I noticed the clipping like way more obviously on this side. Kind of funny. And I think maybe like in this little hallway area, I'm just gonna put down like a nice comfy little sofa. Ooh, this one's really nice for like a pastel purple vibe. Yeah, just like a little sitting area. And then I'm probably gonna just do what I did over here and kind of turn this into like a little book nook. And I think also similarly to how I didn't put anything out here, I don't really see anything out here on the pastel home. However, I am now seeing something that's worrying me. I think there's supposed to be like roofs here. I might have to read you the structure really quick. Hold on. I'm noticing something that wasn't quite there before. And for accuracy's sake, I'm okay with redoing a couple things. Not the end of the world. But I think there's supposed to be some roofs right here. So that's what I'm gonna do. There we go. Oh my gosh, I just realized that I forgot a coffee table down here. My bad. Let's go ahead and select one now. Oh, I could just do this marble one. There we go. Just keep up the marble theme. Might as well, right? Like we're this far in the video. I can't change it now. We're gonna add something fun to the wall here to kind of like cover up this huge blank space. They really need to add more fun purple options for walls. Like what is this? I'll just put a butterfly photo. All right, and then upstairs we have our bedroom again. Oh, but this one's a little bit smaller than that one. I forgot. Okay, because I don't have it like going all the way over. Okay, wait a second. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to put this up against the wall here. The Sims are gonna have to like scooch over and share the bed. That's fine. We can work with that. I don't mind. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to get a computer desk in this space. So maybe I can fit one down here instead. Like instead of a seat right here, maybe a computer desk. There we go. That works out perfectly. All right. That being said, I believe we are officially done with the Goth versus Pastel townhome. Look at it. Honestly, you guys, what do you think? Side by side comparison here. Let me make that one a little bit bigger. What do you think? How did I do? Please rate my attempts down below in the comments. I do plan on uploading this to my gallery. My gallery ID is Risshella. Make sure you don't forget that I have 2 S's in my name. This was a lot of fun and it's taken me almost like 2 hours to do this build. So I super hope you enjoy it. And if there are any other iconic builds that you'd like to see me try to recreate in The Sims, please leave a comment down below and I will do my best. But until next time, I love you all a lot and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. I don't know what I'm singing. This is my outro, but thanks. See you next time. Love you. Bye.